be talking about why YouTube is bad for kids' mental development. Mental development meaning their behavior changes as them starting to be angry, starting to be rude, being disrespectful, even copying irresponsible pranks due to what they watch and what their favorite YouTuber does. For example, kids in a young age, they're like sponges. They don't know what's the right and what's the wrong. Thinking going left is the right thing, going right is the right thing. Kids don't know what's the right and wrong due to them not having good parenting support. Meaning, if parents just throw their kids, just watch YouTube just for parents to be relaxed, not having to deal with them, that's a red flag right there. YouTuber affects how our kids communicate with people. I can say I 100% positive with that, meaning kids start talking like YouTubers. Kids talk to you like if you're their viewers. That's not a good thing. Kids lose good communication skills thinking that being silly every time it's a great thing, but it's not. They lose their lack of good communication. They lose their lack of having great conversations with people. Meaning them thinking being a YouTuber it's a great thing to do, but it's not. For example, with my son, he's 5 years old. Last year, it was red flags right there, and I noticed sooner or later. I noticed that my child started saying, "Hi, boys and girls, welcome to Gordo's channel. Today we're gonna," and he would change his voices. He will start changing his communications and everything, thinking being silly it's a great top thing to do. But in reality, being silly every time is not a good thing. It really isn't. He needs to know their limits. They need to know that not every time is about being silly, being pranks, or doing jokes, all this kind of stuff. As well, he will start telling me, subscribe to my channel. Every time I would tell him to do something, he would respond to me saying, okay, mom, but subscribe to my channel. He doesn't really have a channel, but he will say those little words. He will say those little comments as saying subscribe or welcome to my channel. He started getting really, really engaged because of these YouTubers. I encourage parents to be aware what their kids are watching due to things sometimes can be inappropriate, meaning guns, knife, shooting, blood. YouTube sometimes and YouTube Kids sometimes uses kids cartoons as the main focus and add this kind of things, adding shooting, adding blood for kids cartoon. For example, Peppa Pig, using PJ Masks, Toy Story, using kids cartoons to grab kids' attention. For example, this is why I said parents should be control on what their kids are watching, to at least sit to see what their kid is watching, at least see a video to see, okay, this is a good thing. Or as well, they can put parent control in their app and having just an hour of watching this video and that's it. I started doing that due to my son when I noticed his little behaviors, him being angry and being disrespectful for a 4 year old to be like that. I was amazed. I was like, who raised you? And that's where I noticed, due to me working and me going back to school, I was losing a little bit. I was losing a little bit of time and I'm focusing on what my son was watching. Sooner or later, a good thing I got it really soon. It's really bad thing that they mix the cartoons with shooting and blood because we normally don't want kids to be looking at that. Who will want their kids to be watching shootings, watching guns, thinking those all those things it's the right thing to do or to watch? Like kids are like sponges. They think what they watch is a great thing, but it's not. For them to confuse kids putting cartoons and all those kind of things, that's really a bad thing. The sample of other kids they see in YouTube is a spoiled kid. I agree with this 100% because YouTube does show spoiled kid. My child, he would use the word, I need this, because blank this YouTuber has it, so I need it. When I would hear the word want and need, I was like, whoa, what do you mean you need or want? And he will fight with me saying, I need this because this kid has it. Why can I not have it, mom? With my child, I show him when to earn stuff and when he needs them. When I would hear those words, it kind of notice how YouTube uses kids and promoting the toys and promoting kids to come and get it because I have it, or promoting stuff like that in commercials. And I have noticed that in YouTube, a lot of kids are a lot spoiled due to their contents that they use. Their content as a spoiled kid, using pranks and always being silly. They lose a lot of their skills. Where is their social? Where is their cognitive? Where is their emotional? Their physical? Where's all that kind of stuff? For my conclusion, parents being more engaged in what their kid is watching, parents should be more aware what their kid is watching. At least give screening time, at least say watch 1 hour or 2 hours. But that's about it. Or a day of no YouTube. It won't do a harm. You will notice if you say these kind of things as saying no more YouTube for a day, you will see the kids behavior changing at them being angry or being disrespectful for you due to you canceling what they should be watching. Another thing, we need to be aware of how our child's creativity is being developed. I like using a lot of hand motor skills for my child. I like him to be more physical, be more social emotional, using his cognitive, like using all these kind of things because a child shouldn't be in his phone watching other kids playing. That's my big no. Absolutely no. My child shouldn't be watching other kids playing due to him having a billion of toys. He can play with himself or his friends, but him watching other kids playing, I believe that's a no. For me, that's an absolutely no. Due to my child, he's losing his imagination, he's losing his social skills, he's losing a lot of this credibility due to him wanting to be laying down with his phone, thinking, watching other kids playing, other kids doing this and that, demanding me things. I believe 100% parents should use limiting screening time due to what their kid is watching, and as well having kids be more physical and playing and being using their imaginations and all that. Thank you.